Good morning, and I've got another quick unboxing for you this morning, and this one should be fairly short, and this basically something that I've been after for a while to have a look at, and it finally came back in stock, so I snapped it up the other day. So let's get into it and have a look. And as you can see, it's the Damon X Machina, the grips, and it's by Hori. So, well, I say grips, it's actually controllers that go on the side of your Switch and should give you better controls. So let's just get the plastic off it and have a look. I'm not bothered about Damon X Machina, I quite like the red colour, but I'm more interested in being able to use a proper controller. Now, I've already tried grips, and I've actually got a grip case and some grips for my Switch Lite, and they're phenomenal. And I'll put a link into that in the description if you're interested, because I really, really enjoy using those. And I'll put the name up on screen of who that's by, because I forget off the top of my head. But they're really, really good. But I just thought I'd like to get this and try it with my main Switch, my normal Switch, the full-size Switch, as it were, and see how they go. Now, the thing to remember with this, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, so you can't touch your little Nintendo figures. Can't remember what they're called either. I'm on a good day today. You can't use that on there. I don't think it's got motion. A load of the other stuff's missing. It's basically just a standard controller. So if you're using it for things like driving games, for shooters, it should come in handy for that. And it should give you a better layout. Because I find, I don't know about you, but when I'm holding the Switch, I find a Switch without a grip on it is really uncomfortable. And I've said this before, I actually find when I was playing Zelda, I kept touching the bumper on the left-hand side all the time and kept doing stuff that I didn't want to be doing. So I'm hoping this might be better for stuff like that as well. So let's get into it and have a quick look. Packaging looks like, you know, the proper Nintendo packaging. So presumably it's licensed by Nintendo, because it's got the Nintendo Switch logo. So that should be a sign that it's reasonable quality at the very least. And I think Hori have made decent stuff in the past. They've also made some crap as well, but you know. Right, how do we get into this? Nope, that's upside down. I'm going to drop it out. And there you go. It's basically, if you look, it's basically just like a Joy-Con, but with a better layout. So, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my Switch. Just bear with me. Right, there's my Switch. I should have got my Switch before I started this, shouldn't I? But anyway, here we are. Oh, it's a bit dusty. It's been sat on its dock for a while, because I tend to use my Switch Lite in handheld. But anyway, let's take those off. And stick the Hori ones on. Yeah, there you go. And makes it, first things I notice, it makes it a lot wider. Not sure I like that. It's wide enough already, so your hands are quite far apart. The other thing I don't like, I don't know if you can see here, they're a lot thicker. So you've actually got a blooming great ridge here, which I don't like either. But the actual button placement feels a lot better. Oh, and, oh, didn't know that. If you look here, you've got assignable buttons here. So that'd be handy for things like Fortnite, if you want a jump button. And I need to ask my lad what you'd use the other one for, but jump would be really handy on the back buttons here. So that's really handy. I like that. You've got turbo button as well, but I never use those. Other than that, it's basically turning it into a standard controller. And the layout is much like the Xbox controller, because you've got the offset thumbsticks. And I have to say, the wideness of it, the width of it, I should say, the wideness. The width of it is a little bit off-putting for me, but once you've got it in your hand, and let's turn it on, actually feels pretty cool. I don't know what I've got on here. So yeah, went into Sniper Elite. Oh, update. That's fun. Anyway, that feels pretty good. Update complete. Console will restart shortly. That's one thing I like about the Switch. It updates things really fast, unlike the PlayStation and the Xbox, which yesterday I was waiting for a Fortnite update. Took all day. Well, not all day. It took about 45 minutes, but it took a long time. Felt like all day. And the Switch is rebooting. And there you go. Should I go into Sniper Elite? Let's go into there briefly. There's me. See if it loads up. See how this feels. I'm not going to play for long. Just get into it quickly. And just wait for it to load. I wonder if it'll work with it. Press A. Well, it seems to be working. Brightness, I would leave it as is. Lift that up a bit to the camera maybe. Single player, new game. I haven't played this yet on here. That'll do. Yeah, all right, we'll get through that. I've seen that before. Yeah, can I get through that? Oh, hold. Oh yeah, pick up corpses with A, move them out of sight. Okay. Can move around. Oh, I'm gonna have to change that because it's set to standard settings and I use them the other way up. But as you can see, it seems to be working. Press X, I don't know, to use binoculars. Is it working? I don't know. Okay, so I'm back and I've worked it out. It's actually saying press R to use binoculars, so you can use that to use binoculars. I should have remembered that from playing this game in the past, but when you're trying to do a video, you forget. But anyway, that's all working. So I'll press it again to get out. And now I can run. Let's see if I can, what else can I do? It's just a tutorial at the moment, so it's saying press L to sprint. There you go. I've played enough of these games in the past. But as you can see, it is working. And yeah, so it looks like it is going to be pretty good. And it does feel so much better in the hand than the standard Joy-Cons when you're using them. Because if you can see here, the difference in where they're placed makes it a lot better. The left one's not so bad on here, although like I say, I did used to press this a lot when I was playing Zelda. So this is actually much more comfortable in that sense. So hopefully this is going to help me play shooters, racers, that kind of game. And with the extra assignable button, that'd be awesome. So anyway, that's me done. I am going to go and grab myself a cup of tea and I will speak to you guys in the next one. Bye.